Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the, I guess, second official episode of Downtown Coolsville. Today, we've got a special co-host. This is going to be a recurring thing. I was considering, once a week it's a long time. Every Friday is a long time to wait, and it doesn't take that much effort to produce one of these. Well, it's not that it's easy.
Yeah,
it's a little
okay.
complicated, actually.
Yeah, this is a good start already.
Look, just what I'm saying is that I was considering doing a long normal podcast episode every Friday, and then maybe every Wednesday releasing like a shorter hour to an hour and a half episode, which is only like an hour or 30 minutes less than the normal episodes, but having Kyro as the co-host because he's an interesting character. We had him in the first episode in a segment that I quickly put together last minute, middle of the call, called, what was it, Kyro's Dictionary?
Yeah, Kyro's word of the week or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. But, it was interesting. People liked it. So, well,
They did?
Yeah, I mean, you're an okay person. People don't mind you too much.
I don't know about our guest, but
What do you mean?
nothing.
Okay. But, okay, I mean, before we even bring in here, I wanted to ask you something.
Sure.
Because, I think we talked about it, but honestly, my memory is so bad sometimes. Oh, wait, Kyro, have you done any work? This is not what I was going to ask, but what class have you been working?
I've been doing Spanish and English because or Spanish, English, and physics, and my grandmother.
I did not do those physics questions. I did the assessment or whatever, but freaking
I didn't do the assessment.
100 questions.
It was 85. It was a lot. I didn't even get to make it through all of them.
I didn't do that one.
Completed low key.
I think I'm just gonna. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do as much more as I can.
I don't know if he's gonna accept it.
Well, whatever. I'll say I've got corona.
Just do it anyways. Do it anyways.
I mean,
that you haven't had internet and you haven't had anyone to come service you or whatever.
Yeah.
Wow, we are conspiring on a podcast. This is epic.
Yeah, this is literally. I talked about it on the last podcast. We used to have an IB Discord. And anytime there's anything on the internet that talks about IB, it's something is borderline gonna be brought up that's just borderline cheating.
Oh yeah, not even borderline. It's just blatant.
It's people just send assignments sometimes, and I'm like, guys, we're gonna be kicked out of IB.
Chill.
Don't send that, please. Okay, and then they send the next photo.
People treat it like they're IB is not with the internet in general. People treat it oh, there's no one watching. It's fine.
Yeah,
I'm anonymous.
It's really dumb.
No. They have eyes everywhere. Big Brother, 1984.
They're watching. But
or in some cases listening. Something.
Yeah. Do you ever see the memes oh, my FBI agent or whatever? Sometimes I'm I wonder if I actually have one because I've definitely looked up some things that would get me on a list. But would they assign or would they know that I'm just looking that up for some random YouTube? I saw something in a YouTube video and I wanted to look it up. I think one time I was writing a story and I was searching extensively how to become a Nazi in America. And then I was you know what? I probably shouldn't look stuff like this up.
Yeah.
Because now I actually have I guarantee you of the amount of things I've looked up to, the amount of things I've looked up that is probably just illegal.
That's literally how I feel every single time. I have to look up some I had to for my history project for the IA. I had to look up the not the Boston bombing, the Oklahoma City bombing.
Yeah.
And I searched it. I'm searching up facts about the guy that did the Oklahoma City bombing. I'm this looks really bad.
Yeah.
I don't want. I think they obviously do it through an algorithm,
Yeah.
Obviously, where they have some form of monitoring through real machines, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's why things obviously get passed.
Yeah.
Anyways, but yeah, and then I think whenever that happens, I just look at it specifically. They look at specific cases,
Yeah, they'll check and be okay, this guy is 17, has clearly extensive mental issues, likes to scream in class a lot.
Screams, yeah.
I think we should probably just go take him out.
I think we should just take the shot.
Yeah,
we'll frame it as a suicide.
He's in the middle of class and they shoot him. We'll frame it as a suicide.
We'll frame it as a.
Oh, Kyro, don't say that.
No.
I'm gonna have to bleep that. You're not allowed to say that.
Oh God, I was gonna make a bad joke.
Well, tell me the joke and I'll bleep it because now I want to hear it.
Just cut this from the. Just cut it. Just
No, I don't.
They have to. Just
make
it.
Well, that's not too bad. They would. Oh wait, no. Okay,
no, right. No. This is
once
really
you said the rest, then it.
It became even worse.
Yeah, but you know what really sucks when I'm doing this podcast?
What?
I have gum, like a gum container on my table, and I want to chew gum so bad, but I know it's gonna sound. You can hear it. Okay, you're no longer a part of this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna remove you and add in. You know, we've got a very we've got a very, very special guest today. Woo!
No, that's right. I'm so excited to meet him.
I've seen him around school a few times. I know him personally. Actually, I had a class with him, and I've seen him at a lot of events. He's pretty popular around the school. Kyro, do you want to say anything about him? Do you have any personal experiences?
Oh man, he is basically notorious.
You ever heard of Slim Thick? That's this person right here.
I don't
look up Slim Thick in the dictionary.
No, wait, no. Let's stop this. Let's just bring him in.
So I'm just gonna add him in. I'm gonna have to blur out his name. I don't want to expose his identity. But let's get him in here. I'm ringing him now. Let's see. He should be in any second.
Ring.
It's ringing. Oh wow! I thought he would be in fact. Look, you see his picture there. He's even got the New York hat on. He's a true
Chad. A true gentleman.
Well, while he's ringing, I'll go ahead and introduce him. Oh wait, he's messaging me. Oh, I think he's about to come in. Let's see.
All right.
I was gonna introduce. Oh, there. Oh, hello.
Oh,
Spidey.
Hi. Yes. Here.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Klein Oak Spidey. Woo! Very. Thank you. It's an honor, Spidey. But look,
I'm very happy to meet you.
Spidey, I just gotta get this out of the way, okay?
Go ahead, lay it on me.
Are you willing to reveal your secret identity today? How long? Well, let me ask this first. How long have you been in the vigilante? Or do you like the term vigilante?
Freelance hero.
That's more. Well, I was gonna say Batman, but I'm not necessarily using the same universe.
Batman. Who the heck is Batman? Who's Batman? Well, let's see. Yeah, I think Batman is more than a vigilante than Spider-Man. I mean,
yeah. What's the equivalent of?
Who's
the guy in the white robe guy?
The white robe guy? What is he in?
Oh no,
white robe guy. You mean the Grand Wizard or whatever?
No, it's like Night.
Gandalf the Grey.
Does he have a hood on?
Yeah, but it's.
And he's wearing white.
Does he have like a?
Wait, rewind. He's wearing a white robe and a white hood.
That sounds bad.
No, I don't like that.
I don't think he's a vigilante. I think he's just a racist.
There's an actual hero with that.
I mean, I don't remember anything like this.
I think the only person...
I think a character like that would have a very short run.
No, I think the only person that like sounds closely similar. I think his name's like Taskmaster or something.
No, Taskmaster doesn't wear white. That's Moon.
Moon Knight. There you go.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, he's more of a vigilante. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's literally just like Batman and him are so similar.
Yeah.
Like in their character or whatever. But
this one has more
personality
disorder.
Moon Knight.
Moon Knight.
Taskmaster wears like not colorful, but like. Well, it's
like
white, that's for
it's
sure.
Like blue and orange,
yeah.
And like white.
Oh, I only saw like one episode of him, and like he was wearing like one episode from like the Amazing Spider-Man cartoon or something like that.
Yeah, it
had Deadpool in it. That's the only reason why I watched it.
I think I know what you're talking about.
And he was like wearing all white in that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to like all those animated. I watched the Batman animated a lot.
Okay, I tried to find a picture of him in it, and it's just Spider-Man kissing Deadpool. I'm sorry.
Do you want to send that picture?
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
I can confirm that I have not done that.
Okay, good. So it's just fan fiction.
Yeah.
That's
so,
fan art.
I don't mean to ruin anyone's immersion, but you know how Santa Claus, there's mall Santas, right?
Yeah.
There's like thousands of them just dressed up as Santa. You're Klein Oak Spidey. Are there other Spideys, or are you the Spidey?
It's a mystery. I don't know, man.
A mystery? Okay. I won't dig too deep into that. But again, the secret identity. Like, does any... Well, you know...
Will you ever reveal it?
Is it... Are there any... Have you left any clues for the people that don't know?
More like I just full on took off my mask at homecoming and to see if anyone noticed. Well, it's because if I didn't take it off, Lammers was gonna take me out, so I needed to like
take you out. Whoa, Lammers is the new.
It's the FBI again.
New Marvel the big villain in the new phase.
Yeah, because I wore the whole suit to homecoming because I was like, might as well. And I
wish I went to homecoming now.
Yeah, I was just dancing, and I have like very tunnel vision in the masks, and I didn't realize that I was in the middle of a dance circle. I do not know how to dance, and I was like, "Oh,
you're just shooting webs."
Yeah, and then I just see an AP and Lammers approach, and I take off the mask and just move to the side. And it's like they couldn't find me, which was strange because I was wearing.
Dude, you're wearing a full Spider-Man outfit,
and on top of that, I'm wearing a bright yellow neon like blazer too.
Oh, that helps.
Classy.
Yeah. I just wasn't caught, I guess. I was just like, I don't know how they didn't find me there, but I'm like, all right.
A suit of gold. So
is it like how the debate? What is the debate team in the Spider-Man Homecoming? Yellow blazer.
Yeah, that's why I wore it.
I was thinking, but I wasn't sure. What was it like filming that movie? You filled in for Tom Holland for all the Spider-Man scenes, right?
Yeah. It wasn't CGI. It was me. It was actually the real Spider-Man does the stunts. Then just.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know. I guess they deemed me not cute enough, so they got Tom Holland and there's some random British guy doing an American accent.
He's all right. I mean, he's small.
Dude, people are so obsessed with him. I'm not gonna lie.
It's like, who's that new person? Everyone, Timothy Chamlet. I don't know.
Timmy Thick.
No. What? Kyro, you don't know Timmy Thick?
No.
Look it up. I don't want to pull it up on this. I don't know how to pull stuff up without showing all my information on like Chrome.
You gotta dox yourself.
I'm
I
sorry.
don't really care. The only people who actually listen to this are either our parents or people from school.
Okay, I never want to see that again.
Kyro, he was huge, dude.
I'm
like 2 or 3 years ago, maybe. You really don't know Timmy Thick?
I've never seen this man in my life.
He was like a Harvard experiment. There was like a whole thing. Like after a couple of months, he just deleted.
Oh yeah, I forgot about all of that. I just remember Timmy Thick. I don't remember all the background.
Yeah. Timmy Thick.
Timmy Thick.
That's just thinking about that now feels like. People say what is it that decades pass and nothing happens, right?
Yeah, except the pandemic.
And then there's like weeks where decades happen or whatever.
Yeah.
And like, dude, Timmy Thick feels like years ago because like January feels like years ago.
Mm-hmm. Because it was like
of this year?
Yeah.
It was a different world in January.
Okay, yeah, with all the crazy, quirky, funny stuff with Corona. Yeah, I can see that.
Hey,
yeah.
Kyro.
Yeah.
You know that e-girl Discord you added me to?
Which one?
The one where you were talking to all those random e-girls? And that one of them... Why did I just look over on my Discord channels and it's now I'm gonna bleep this, I guess. It's called Alice's and the picture is a bunch of in a circle.
Oh.
I mentioned White Hood and then there it goes.
Yeah, whoa, that's...
This is a good episode. It's really making me look good.
Possibly.
Wow, okay, Spidey's got a new set of skills.
Yeah.
Dang. I want to know. You always show up at a lot of school events. I want to know exactly why do you show up to these events? Like, is there something? Are you just trying to save Klein Oak?
Yeah, just patrolling.
I think Klein Oak needs saving.
So why didn't you save the Klein Oak Orchestra from losing to Klein Cane?
Some things you just can't save, man.
Well, I mean, they may or may have not used cheating tactics as
Oh yeah, that's right.
What happened?
Yeah,
they cheated.
How? Like, what happened? I'm not.
They said Bobby got hit, but he definitely wasn't hit by the kickball. Like he was definitely safe. But
you're talking about a kickball game.
Yeah, we're playing. Yeah. Oh yeah, I wasn't talking about Bobby getting like sniped or anything.
Yeah. Oh my God, he was shot on stage. Sorry, you guys lose. Nobody's allowed to be shot on stage.
Disqualified.
Yeah, I should have
No, there was a lot of things, dude. Like at the very end, they said, okay, so you need You're gonna have to get at least 2 points to stay in this game. Yeah, they lied to, and this was like the guy that was supposed to be the referee that was in charge, who also is from Klein Cane. He said, "Oh, by the way, biased. It was 3. Not it wasn't 2. It was 3."
There was a student in charge.
Yeah, it was biased.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, okay, let's be honest. The Klein Oak president isn't very.
Who's the president again?
Sorry, Klein Oak
Orchestra
president isn't very controlling.
Is it Archisha?
It's Archisha.
Okay, I'm not.
I mean, it wasn't really like. I'm sure they were assuring her, and it's not really her fault, honestly.
No, it is.
Still.
To break the tie, we should have joined in on the aftermath. Kyro, you were there for that. The belt tournament.
The belt tournament.
What is that?
Gosh.
Were you guys hitting each other?
Yeah, no, like, dude, Andreas like took his shirt off, right, and he just started like. No, dude, it was scary. It was actually kind of weird. They all like started taking off their belts and like ran at each other, actually like smacking each other with it. It was terrifying.
Imagine Andres like has this large cowboy belt with like a big buckle, smacking people.
Kill someone.
It's kind of hot.
That's how we should have broke the tie.
Broke their back is what you would have done.
Probably.
Step on a crack, break your minus cervix.
Kyro.
Oh wait! Oh god!
Did I tell you about the time that I was explaining to someone? They were asking something about their ear, and I got 2 words mixed up, and ended up talking about how the cervix is part of the inner ear.
Yes, yes. When it was supposed to be.
I forgot the cochlea or something.
Cochlea, or it's like the intertubular membrane or something.
The
like that.
snail-looking thing.
Yeah, that's the cochlea.
That's the cochlea. That's the cochlea. But you're talking about something like the pathway between the mouth and the ear.
That's the eustachian tube, isn't it? Through your nasal.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Well, no, it's the fallopian tube. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, my favorite. Oh my gosh. Was it just me, or was it easier to memorize? I'm not gonna.
The
parts of the female anatomy.
Yes, it was easier than the male for some reason.
And
because there's a lot of looping tubes in the male stuff and weird.
Like, Jesus Christ.
Different voice. Yeah.
Oh, and girls want to complain about period.
No.
I'm gonna have to stop.
Dude, the male system just looks like a really screwed up like water filtration system.
I just think of like
everywhere.
I just think of it as like a water slide for some reason every time I look at it.
But it goes like up and around and down and then like.
Okay, like a Phineas and Ferb, like water slide.
I don't want to think.
Ferb, I know what we're gonna do today.
I don't want to think about Phineas and Ferb.
They go into Ferb's.
No, that's just the magic school bus.
P system.
Oh god.
Yeah, the magic school bus. That's what. Yeah.
Oh, the crossover episode.
Please let this be a normal field trip.
My favorite crossover Disney episode is the Spider-Man and Jesse episode. That was a strange one.
Wait, what?
Sorry, what?
Yeah, that's Jesse and Spider-Man. That's the thing. Look it up.
Send me a link.
I want to find.
Oh, you're on your phone. Kira, look that up for me. And send the link into the chat, and I'll play it real quick. That is so
Jesse
weird.
And Spider-Man crossover. What the?
Is it real? Did Jesse go into Spider-Man, or did Spider-Man go into Jesse?
It was Ultimate Spider-Man Web Warriors featuring the cast of Jesse.
So Jesse was in Spider-Man. Okay.
Yes.
Because I couldn't. Because it's animated, so I couldn't imagine.
There's like a
Spider-Man going into Jesse.
Whoa!
Ultimate Spider-Man Web Warriors.
Random
kids. You, didn't I?
What the heck?
They couldn't get Debbie Ryan to stop.
Is Debbie Ryan at least?
That's a good
I don't know.
I've got a plan.
Is the kid who died in it?
Yeah, it sounds like Debbie Ryan.
She just has like a sword.
She sounds
like
Iron Pitch.
Yeah, I think it might be just no, because it's the actual Disney Channel. So I don't know why they would need.
No. That's actually one of the things I was looking at, like the Simp Phineas and Ferb song.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was listening, I was listening to it, and like I was like, this sounds like higher in pitch than it's like supposed to be.
Yeah, it sounds like they shifted it up.
Another one, I started looking like another video. I think everything on like this channel, they shift it up like a higher in pitch, and I don't know why.
Maybe it's just some copyright type thing.
Is
I
it?
don't know.
I don't know.
know.
If it's the official, why would they need to?
Don't ask me. I don't work for Disney. Spider-Man, you're actually. I mean,
you're owned by Disney.
Back and forth. Yeah, I'm like a a child of a divorced family.
What do you prefer more, the Sony Spider-Man movies or and when I say that I don't mean Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I mean
the
Amazing
Spider-Man 1 wasn't terrible. I mean, but
I like Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, Spider-Man 2 is great. Amazing Spider-Man 2 is only good for the suit.
Yes, the suit is the greatest. I'd say the best suit in the movies ever.
My personal favorite. Yes.
I like the Homecoming suit. That's like his homemade, just a hoodie.
Yeah,
it's very simple.
Better than the one in the other one from Amazing Spider-Man 2 that's just like a beanie.
Yeah.
And a hat.
I think it does like it gives a good take on like. I think because a lot of people got mad that like he was getting like basically a free suit from like Tony, I think is and like that they basically made it so that he wasn't really Spider-Man, like it wasn't Spider-Man being Spider-Man, it was just Spider-Man sponsored by Tony Stark, you know.
Oh, okay, so Kyro brought this up earlier, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And we started like we sort of brushed past it. I don't think we were recording then, were we, Kyro?
I don't remember.
But we were saying, you know how like NASCAR has
oh my
sponsors?
God. No, we weren't
like the
talking
trucks and the cars have like sponsors plastered all over them.
Yeah.
Well, and then Kyro says Disney is pretty much the superhero sponsor. But
yeah.
Like what do you think it would be like if all the superheroes were sponsored?
Like this Iron Man has a big like McDonald's logo on his back.
Yeah. Dude, that'd be so weird. I mean,
Captain America is sponsored by Bomb Pops because those are ripped by
No, Captain America is sponsored by the U.S. military or U.S. Navy. Please.
Well, I mean, technically, he was.
I mean,
and then he kind of became a war criminal.
Yeah, I love how. What is it, like 80 years ago? Oh, Cap, we love you. You're the symbol of America. Then he has to go on the run.
Yeah.
Because government's like, oh, well, you're cool and all, but...
No, I don't think I will.
They're all just like, okay, boomer.
Snowden. I know.
Snowden is Captain America?
What Hulk be sponsored by? Like
Hulk would be
protein.
Hulk would be sponsored by a protein shake company. Yeah.
Or like Monster. Hey, Monster. There you go.
Yo, that's a good one.
Would be sponsored by
General Electric. General Electric. Me, General Electric would be Thor.
That's
a pick. Let's go.
If every company in the world offered you a sponsor, who would you take?
Well, obviously, it'd be like Papa John's. There you go.
Papa John's.
It's pizza time.
You just fly around, not fly, but swing around delivering.
Swing
pizza.
Around.
The thing I've always thought about is like, how does he keep the pizzas from like just smacking against the top of the box or sliding?
Good question.
Pizza's really greasy.
Yeah, it's like he swings around,
sticky,
and like he changes. Here's your pizzas. They open it up and it's just a ball. Like he's just been swinging. He's just been swinging like 15 minutes to get there. My favorite.
Make a specific.
My favorite quote is is it Spider-Man 2? The pizza time quote.
Yeah.
Okay. Then whenever he's at work and the boss is talking to him, and the guy goes, "Go." I don't know why it's so funny.
Go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just talking about. He's just yelling at him.
Yeah. So you say Papa John's? That's your pick?
Yeah, just the meme around the man.
Okay.
The day of reckoning, which is possibly the coronavirus.
The day of reckoning will come.
What
month
if this
later,
was,
dude?
This was the day of reckoning.
What if it wasn't caused in China? What if it didn't start in China in one of these markets or anything? It was literally Papa John broke into a Papa John factory.
He made a bat pizza.
Yeah, and then shipped it over.
Yeah.
That's crazy. It just happened. They were just too powerful.
The day
Stay tuned. Stay tuned. The record will be set straight.
That was kind of scary. I don't know what I was not scared, but I was like, I feel like I should be worried.
Intrigued.
Like, this dude's going to crash a plane into a building.
Oh, God.
Oh, no. Not very... Oh, no.
Oh, wait.
What's like the weirdest like cryptic message that you think you found? Like
that one is one of the most modern cryptic messages ever.
Really?
Yeah. What do you think?
I don't know. I'd still think Cicada 3301. Like,
well,
yeah, that's.
I think this really one's weirder because there's so much stuff around it. Also, like there's context to it.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
That one is like it could
Well,
be
okay.
there's just so
Word
much
and a
open
speech,
space for cicada that it's like you could just think up something so plausible.
But you could also think of like
Local 58 was a pretty scary one.
I like Local 58.
Yeah,
that's one of my favorite. Heard of that. It's like
pretty cool.
A news thing. It's really cool.
Oh wait, is it like with the guy that like kind of like hacks in and he something about Pepsi or something like that?
That's
Headroom.
Max. And that was real. Yeah. That was real.
Yeah, that was a real one.
Yeah, he just hacked in and was just chilling. Imagine
no,
that.
Good.
No, go on.
Not necessarily an ominous thing, but a pretty old, good, scary video. Not really even scary. Just look up hand thing. That's a
hand thing.
Hand thing.
I don't like that. I don't like just that in general. There was a Local 58 video called I think There Are No Faces or something.
Yeah, that was a pretty scary one.
That one was cool though. I think the videos themselves are cool.
Yeah, hand thing. It should have like two mannequin-looking people.
Oh!
This is really
wait, Kyro, send it in chat and then delete it because I think I've seen it and it just makes me uncomfortable.
It's really weird.
It's like right in the middle between terrifying and like kind of hilarious.
I'm gonna play it. Hold on.
I can't look at this anymore, dude.
Do you know the one about the mannequin girl who just sits there and like
Oh, I think I've heard of
Fantastic one.
Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Kyro, please delete your thing. I can't look at that anymore.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Did you send the I Feel Fantastic something or whatever?
I think that's
Send that. That's freaky, Kyro.
I hate that. Have you seen? There's this like one that was staged, right?
Well, I mean they all are.
No, but there's like this one that was like a lot of people say it wasn't staged. It was like this video of like basically a girl like okay, it's really weird. Like it's like this girl is like tied up in a closet and she was like screaming.
Oh, the High Walter.
High Walter.
What's that?
That one is okay. You actually need to see this one.
This is
hold on. Let me play this I Feel Fantastic one.
This is the like conspiracy podcast now.
Hey, we're gonna be doing unsolved mysteries.
Yes. We're gonna take some callers from Area 51.
Yeah.
Dude.
You're on the air.
I saw this. I actually like when I saw this for the first time. I thought it was.
Hi Walter, I have a new girlfriend.
Hi Walter.
Yeah, play this one. You'll actually. This one's
the whole thing. I skipped to the end. Hold on.
No, just play the whole thing. Play the whole thing.
It's freaking. Oh, it's 56 seconds. Okay.
Hi Walter.
All right, 1 sec.
I was at the mall today, and guess what happened? I met the most wonderful girl. We went shopping.
It's so
at
plausible
JCPenney's,
just
and she
because
tried
this
on a lot of clothes.
seems like a person that could
she
exist.
ended up buying a whole lot of them. You know what I mean?
To me, it just doesn't seem plausible at all.
We decided.
But then again,
no, you can tell it's acting though. I feel like the idea is plausible, but the acting is not very good.
It blew up on the news a while back because like people thought the girl
I know
was
she
like
wanted me to buy it for her because she kept on looking at
the
me
actress came out and it's like this is fake.
That look, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I still don't see how people could confuse it for like this is like a missing person thing.
It's a little too well done.
I know she hates cameras, Walter.
Like, why would she start screaming after the door open?
Yeah, exactly.
It's still unnerving.
And like the camera angle, really? Like, come on.
Really, a Dutch angle? Like, why would he set the camera up as a like? Dutch angles are meant to incite like unease, like.
Because he's an artist, he needs to make the people feel what he's feeling. He's like a savant. I don't know.
Do you know the one where it's just the like mannequin lady sitting at the end of the table, or it's a mannequin guy?
Oh, and then she like smashes her face into the soup.
Yeah,
and it's like an infinitely looping video. Yeah,
that one's weird.
Weird.
Oh, soup time.
Is that what it's called? Why do we know these things?
No. There's one where it's like creepy soup video or something like that.
What about that's the one with the guys with the big heads?
That's with the guys. Yeah.
I still don't know if it's true, even though there's so much background. Like, jeez. You know that one?
If you want to, yeah, I think so. If you want a big rabbit hole, look up the Iradas thing. That one's
what's that one? I don't know if I know that one.
It's really recent, but people have trying. I feel like I've avoided it just because it's like I don't want it to like actually have negative impacts like on my future if it's actually real. It's
like this weird like. So it starts off with like this girl finding like like a stapler, and it's got like the words erratas written onto it.
She was working in like this factory. No, she was working.
Is
in
this the one where it's about the word that'll ruin your life, and like people look it up, and then it like okay,
Pretty much.
I heard about that. It's like a secret word that nobody's supposed to know and stuff. Or...
Yeah, and it's like possibly like a surveillance thing. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's this guy with the Jurassic Park channel or some shit.
Yeah, I heard.
Oh yeah, and it's like this like weird band too.
Yeah, it's a whole.
There's
thing.
just always.
There's always
much
something
going on, like on the internet.
Get your tinfoil hats, boys.
Chip Chen.
Are there any conspiracy theories that you legitimately believe? Like not proven ones, like true things, like the government poisoned alcohol during like all that stuff.
There's this one where I need to look up the full facts on it, but it's basically saying that Long John Silver's is actually like a front for like weed selling,
front?
or it used to be, and like not anymore because weed is more legal, which explains why they're dying off now.
Yeah.
But like it was like a whole conspiracy theory that like it was just made for that.
I think...
Oh, and there was another one. You know about the Denver airport?
Yeah, and underneath the Denver airport is like the
like
government.
a portal to
The
hell
Freemasons or whatever.
Yeah,
because there's just so much weird shit in that place. There's like a big horse in the middle of it. It's like in the blue horse, and then there's like weird Nazi imagery on the inside. Like, what is up with that place?
Some people just appreciate art.
Why would you? Okay, what is the function of a massive giant blue horse?
They're trying to make
art. It's like the same as the Dutch angle.
Well, I guess my name's just been revealed anyways. But
I'll bleep it. I'll bleep it.
All right, okay. I see.
Yeah, okay. Spidey revealed his identity to us before, but I didn't know if he wanted it on the podcast, and it just slipped. I'm sorry, guys.
Well,
I mean, how do you think we got into contact with him?
You know, oh wait, no, the greatest little anthology sort of creepy thing. Do you have a Ethan layered on?
You just did it again.
Did I?
Yeah, I got Ethan. Yeah, no, you said my name.
Oh my god.
Again.
I'll just bleep it.
We're going.
Whatever. I'll just keep bleeping. I'll just bleeping it. Kyro. Now I'm gonna. Everything I just said is gonna be bleeped. Kyro. Stop. Yeah, I will if I have to.
I'm gonna make a lot of work for you. No, wait, no, it's fine, it's fine.
Okay, so do you have Ethan layered on Snapchat?
Yes.
Every night, do you see his posts?
Yeah, like the ants of like the stairway or something.
Yes.
Like he is a new like whole like alternate reality game.
Yes, exactly. Here, I read some of these to Kyro. I'm gonna pull some up. I saved some, or I think I only saved like 2, but I just have to bring this up.
Yeah.
Here's one that he said. A staircase of roses. Where would it lead? And that one's more tame than some of the other things he's ever said.
Like that's a little poetic. That's not.
Yeah, that one's. This one is when the edges of the cow fade, then the plants would be consumed by greed. And it's always like a really dark photo, and you could see like some shadows like out the window or something. It's just.
I feel like if you combine the photos, it like makes an image. I don't know, man.
Yeah, in the end, it's gonna be like a swastika and then like a map to how to get underneath the Chicago airport or whatever. Chicago.
The Denver
Chicago.
airport.
Yeah.
Wait, what's going on at the Chicago?
I don't know why I said. Even I was like, what?
Do you know the Balloon Boy incident?
Oh,
that was good. That I wish that was real.
Did you see the internet historian?
Yeah, internet historian
expose on it.
That was a while ago, right?
Yeah.
The internet historian one.
Yeah, it was like a year ago, I think.
Flew away. Yeah, that was a good one.
I like that. That was.
I like
that kid wasn't so stupid. They could have gotten away with it.
Yeah. Oh, the World Corp one. You know what World Corp Industries? That whole thing.
I have heard of it. I have not.
Never... Oh, yeah, and they have the channel and everything.
Thing, right?
Yeah, they uploaded a bunch of videos.
There's the child abuse stuff, and nobody knows if it's real or whatever.
No, it is real. They figured it out. It's a real video.
Did they?
Oh, you sure?
Gee whiz.
Yeah, the clip was like the one that was on YouTube was like a 2-minute clip of like these adults yelling at a kid. It's from a 20-minute video that's Some Ordinary Gamers.
Daddy 05?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
no, not Danny.
No, not no. He looks at the end of the video. That kid is like murked. It's like, oh no.
Ooh.
It's a real thing. I'm like, oh god.
Yeah, I never watched. I watched the videos that looked into it, but they would always be like, I'm not going to play it because it's not confirmed yet. That was like a long time ago. So I never wanted to look up the videos either because I'm like, they're probably like
they're probably real. I don't think
the FBI's looking. FBI's looking.
Yeah. Wait, were you in here, Spidey, when we were talking about the FBI?
No, I wasn't here during the song part. That part was nice.
Oh no, well, we're not going to talk about the song. No, but Kira and I were talking like I'm sure that there's things like I guarantee you I'm on a list somewhere. Do you think you're on any list? Have you ever looked anything up and you're like, oh,
I know for sure I'm on a list. Like I'm actually on a list and it's recorded.
What do you think for Kira?
So basically, my dad had to work with like some like okay. So basically, I'm monkey. My dad had to work on some.
I completely forgot about that.
He had to work on some like basically he had to like work at a site and it had some like chemicals on it that were explosive chemicals. And this was right before my family was like right before we my mom and I were about to fly out to Colorado. So he packs my bag for me. And
put some explosive chemicals in there.
Oh, God.
And like because the powder was like on his hands.
Oh,
like they picked it up like on the actual like scanners.
Kiro's on a no-fly list.
I can fly, but it's like.
But every time they have to put their pinky in your poopy.
Pinky and the stinky.
There you go. Okay, I actually made a conspiracy theory last night.
Oh, sure. Let's hear it.
And it has to do... Oh, someone's calling me. Oh, it's Russell. Let me just decline that. He always calls me when I'm about to start the podcast or in the middle of the podcast. Oh. But, okay, so here's my theory. And it's about, as Cardi B would say, the coronavirus. So, so my conspiracy theory is that... Okay, so OK Boomer exploded, right? Like, that was huge. And boomers... hated it.
Yeah.
They were like, this is ageist. This is all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
So like how do you stop a generation from roasting you?
No.
You give them their own boomers, okay? So look, the boomers were angry, okay? Like, oh, these new generations just don't understand what we went through, like what life is like a hard life. And who did boomers hate? What country does boomers hate? China, bro. And yes, and Russia, because they're communists. So, and who supposedly, quote unquote, supposedly caused the virus? China. Here's my theory. This goes, dude. Papa could have been involved in this.
Oh no.
So, Corona was manufactured by an American oligopoly because the CEOs are all boomers, right?
Yeah.
So like they all got together and they're like, dude, let's show these kids who's boss. So maybe Papa was leading this.
Steve Jobs rose from the grave.
Yeah. Okay, so they make it, and then they put it in China, right? Because they have factories in China. So they're like, oh, let's make it start there, right? So their plan all along is
to give out free pizza to the factories.
Yeah, they gave out bat pizza. Their plan is that so everyone's in lockdown, bro. People are, getting it on.
Whoa.
And instead of coming back from war, once everyone's out of quarantine, a bunch of kids are going to be born.
The boomer generation.
Exactly. The corona boomer generation.
Damn.
And then 50, 60 years, everyone's going to be calling them boomers. And the cycle will repeat.
I think you mean Zoomers? Also, I love that. Okay, so we are Generation Z, I believe, the term.
Yeah.
And the next... Yeah. Then since we've reached Z, the next generation is Alpha, which means the next generation
is going to be Beta.
That's tough.
Imagine being born a beta male. Like,
oh god,
it's over for you, kid.
Yeah,
alpha males tough. And beta males.
It's like how some people are born with genetic predisposition or whatever to to mental disorders or diseases.
Oh no,
it's an entire generation just predisposed to beta maleism.
The virgin versus the Chads.
Their parents are the Chads.
There's gonna be like age wars in the future.
All right, Mom and Chad.
If we make it there, Mom and Chad.
That's terrible.
Mom and Dad, starring Nicolas Cage. That's one of my favorite.
Oh, that movie was crazy. It was so weird.
What are you talking about?
It's about like all the parents in the world just start wanting to kill their kids. I don't remember why. It's like some
virus or something.
Yeah.
So they got pigs goring or something. I don't know. It was weird.
It's like you seen The Happening, Kyro?
No. Never in my life.
Never mind. I don't really know how to explain it. There's just this wave that comes over people and then makes them kill themselves.
You say Bird Box? Same thing.
Yeah, Bird Box. It's like that, except it just makes the parents want to kill their kids.
That's kind of epic. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Which could be a scary concept, but then it's Nicolas Cage. So.
Yeah, and it's just funny.
I feel like he just like ruins a lot of like where it's supposed to be like these like build up, like this giant build up and like
just
these
because of.
Did you hear about his next film? Did you hear about his next film?
I did. What is it? I forgot.
So, well, there's been a Five Nights at Freddy's movie in the works for the last 5 years, and so this is the concept of this new movie is
yes.
Pretty much a Five Nights at Freddy's knockoff,
but
serious? Starring Nicolas Cage, and he's gonna be the night guard just beating animatronics to death, and I need this movie right now.
Man, what is Wally's Wonderland?
Yeah, Wally's Wonderland.
Yes.
That's what it is.
It's just so
I need this.
Stupid, but it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be our generation's The Room, Kyro.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
You say our generation's The Room, like Room didn't come out in 2003?
Yeah, well, that's when we were like.
Okay,
born.
But that's when we were like babies.
That means it was for adults to watch then.
That's fair. That movie's great.
And we'll be we're technical adults, I guess. Almost.
I'm like,
Spidey?
You've seen the movie, right? Yeah.
Are you 18 or 17?
I'm above the age. I'm
okay.
legal.
Okay. I'm
Wait, I thought you could still watch
You can watch a rated R movie at 17, but we're not adults.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what is an adult? 18 or 21? Nobody knows.
Depends.
It depends. If you're gonna be arrested, it's 18. If you're gonna try and drink, it's 21.
There's some stuff that's 25 at the time. It's like
paying for your insurance, 25.
Renting hotels, renting cars, it's 25.
Yeah, because they don't. It's kind of really weird, but it makes sense, kind of.
It's like adult tier level 1, adult tier level 2.
Yeah, the first 18 years of your life are adult tutorial.
Yeah.
It's a really tutorial.
Dude, I think I might have opted out because I still don't know what I'm doing.
Me neither. It's okay.
Yeah, we all skipped the tutorial.
It's all based on like how good like the instructions are from the previous players.
Yeah.
Ooh, we haven't.
Or how much they care to like.
And then the veteran players are annoyed by all the new people that don't know what's going on.
So they created a virus
to spread to the new. It hurts to say that word.
It's like an XP, but they're trying to help us, bro.
They're grinding, dude. It's a double XP weekend.
Double XP year.
It all makes sense now.
That's why they've been throwing fossil fuels in the air, and they just want us to have to grind for the XP.
Earth is just one big game. There's the dinosaur expansion, the Precambrian expansion, like all those. They broke the meta with those ones, so they had to just restart from a new. It's like, get rid of those.
All right, Kira, do you wanna go to break now? All right, so
Skills change.
So we're gonna. No. Do you not want to say the line, Kira?
I don't remember what we were saying.
I'll say
I will eliminate the middle class.
Yeah, I don't know. He's not back, but we can just get back into it.
All right.
Maybe he's still eating his McDonald's or whatever.
What did you say?
I thought he was like taking the phone and driving out.
No, not really. No, we have You'll see whenever we release. We've got some high quality, state of the art technology that allows us to simulate real time McDonald's drive through interactions.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah.
Because we can't get that 100% right now.
No, of course. So we've got McDonald's at home, pretty much. It's very advanced.
We have McDonald's at home. Right?
It's very advanced. I'm about to burp. Excuse me. I've got my McDonald's chocolate milk here.
Yes, the good chalky milk.
Yeah. What were we talking about? Do you remember?
Conspiracies, but you mentioned McDonald's, and I was actually looking up these prior friends. We were looking up strange McDonald's menu items from other countries.
A McBang Bang.
What an entrance. Sorry if I slurp, guys. I'm just drinking my milk.
Not the one I meant, but all right. There's like a couple of weird ones in Maine. They have the McLobster.
You just said another country, Bryce.
Well, there are other. There's from other countries. There's
You mean
the
like
gazpacho.
What is that? That sounds like something out of Chowder.
Gazpacho. I mean, gazpacho.
Oh,
is a real
gazpacho
thing.
is the
elephant guy.
Elephant dude, yeah.
Gazpacho is just basically just tomato soup served cold with like other things in it. It's pretty much what gazpacho is, and that's one. There's the McBeer. It's from Germany.
The Royale with cheese.
Royale with cheese. There's the
I guess in
McBacon.
that case, the quarter pounder would be weird because it's only in America.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
The Royale without cheese.
just the Royale. Let me get a Royale.
It's gonna be weird.
Yeah.
The large Mac.
You think if you go to those
The
places,
large Mac.
the large Mac,
And you order
Yeah,
a
they
quarter
don't-
the
pounder?
grande.
Why
If you like,
would you
yeah,
order?
if you go to those places and you order like
probably
something
know
that
what
would be
it is.
normal here.
Yeah.
Okay, but what if it's the other way around?
You just go to they'll look at you strange.
We
and just
won't
say
know what it
Royale
is
with cheese.
because this is America.
Well, they'll
Don't
know what
catch
it is because
yourself
like
in a-
it's mandatory to watch Pulp Fiction if you're here.
Yeah.
They'll know what you mean.
Apparently, there's
I
like a
wouldn't
place.
talk about what, Carol?
They'll
Oh.
respond to
I want to know what Spider-Man. I want to know what you're into. No, wait.
Okay, let's just
buddy.
Your
let's
viewing
take
habits.
it
I want to
back
know
now, y'all.
what your viewing habits are.
Viewing habits.
Viewing Kiro. What are you talking about?
Shows.
This
TV
is family
shows.
friendly. Okay.
TV shows.
Okay.
Sure.
Jeez.
As of recent, I've been watching the new season of Clone Wars. It's
I haven't even seen it.
pretty great. There was three arcs so far. There was the first arc, which was pretty good. The middle one was kind of dumb. It was very, very fillery. But the new one, it's not even finished yet, but one of the best arcs of the show.
What episode is it on? 8 or 7?
Yeah, it's on. Let's see. 10, right? Yeah.
10. Oh.
That's
What do you mean?
episode
Wait,
10
sorry.
of season 7.
Oh, wait, like from. I just had
What do
a
you-
throwback. Are we
What?
talking about like the Clone Wars from like the one that
Yes,
was on
they
Cartoon
continued
Network?
it
Yeah. They brought it back for
on
the
Disney
final season.
Plus.
Oh, that's a bro moment.
Yeah, because it got canceled when Disney bought Star Wars, but then they were like, "Hey, let's finish this," because we kind of left all these arcs hanging.
If only they
Yeah,
could
they
do
had
that
this,
with
like-
Teen Titans on Cartoon Network. The
Oh.
original.
Yeah.
No, they didn't leave any arcs hanging for that, did they?
In Teen
Well,
Titans?
Well, Clone Wars was supposed to end, like the last few episodes are supposed to be concurrent with episode 3, and that's what they're doing in the new season.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
With Teen
Didn't
Titans,
they-
Kiro? Oh, here, let's just talk about Star Wars for now. What are you saying, Kiro?
I just wanted to know, like didn't Disney already release some like gay Star Wars like they already released something similar to the Clone Wars?
Star
I
Wars
thought you were
Rebels.
going to say, like, gay Star
Hey.
Wars fan.
Yeah, Rebels.
Hey,
Oh,
Rebels,
Rebels
wasn't
was-
terrible.
I didn't like it.
Pretty good. Hey, it had okay.
Didn't have
Honestly,
like
the main
Padme
cast
and, like,
wasn't.
Rex in it.
Yeah.
What? No, they weren't in that.
No, I was saying yes to Bryce first off.
My bad.
Padme and Rex were in the original series. What are you talking?
No. But like, there's like small episode. Like there was small.
Oh, you're
episodes.
talking about the
I don't
2D animated ones, like the Galaxy.
No.
Adventures?
Like the actual 3D animated one. There's like small parts where it's like
Maybe
Where it's like
cameo?
Well, Padme dies in episode 3.
not
so-
Padme.
so-
Did I say Padme?
You mean
Ahsoka.
Ahsoka?
Ahsoka. Thank you. I'm so brain dead.
Those are the best episodes when it's not the main cast.
When
it's
it's
like the characters we
literally
actually
just-
care about.
Yeah.
Like,
what
spoiler:
about new
Darth
viewers
Maul
then?
lives. Whoops.
Yeah, I
Because-
don't know about...
No, it may sound dumb, but he's like actually probably one of the best written characters.
yeah,
Really?
but then, like, just the fact that he lives is kind of...
Well, because then his whole motivation is trying to get back at Kenobi for taking his place, or like taking his rightful place at Palpatine's side.
And then they
he
put him
gets
at the
replaced.
end of Solo, right?
Yeah, he's in that, and then he's
Yeah.
also in Rebels.
Yeah.
Well, because he has a crime syndicate. He's trying to get power before Order 66 happens, because he knows that it's happening. So
Excuse me.
he's trying to gain power before the whole galaxy collapses, kind of like Jabba. It's a whole thing. He's pretty great in that show, actually.
It's pretty
Yeah,
crazy.
I didn't watch through that whole thing because I didn't like it too much. But I did read about all that stuff.
Yeah. It's a lot of stuff. And also, it's not in order. Like, I don't know. For some reason, they were like, "Hey, let's release like the first couple seasons out of order." Like chronologically, the first episode is like in season 2 or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird.
I want to know since you seem like a pretty big Star Wars fan, you obviously know about the Darth Jar Jar.
I non-ironically believe that 100%. There is so much stuff that works with that.
I believe it.
Yeah.
And I want to know if they actually went through with it. Would you?
Kara, didn't we watch like a whole long video about it?
I would have accepted it maybe if it was done properly.
They could definitely work it in, and it would.
I think they could have done it, and I think the only reason why I think he just got scared, and I think he got pressured by a lot of the reviews on Jar Jar.
So they were just like, "Oh, just Dooku."
No,
which I don't hate Dooku.
Palpatine.
Well, I mean, Palpatine was always there. I think Jar Jar was meant to be like.
Jar Jar was supposed to be the master of like Palpatine. I thought, right?
No, I thought it was
I thought they were like kind of co-running the Empire.
Yeah.
Really?
Or like he was the apprentice. Because Dooku, like, is a character that just kind of appeared. He wasn't in any comics previous to Episode 2, and he just kind of showed up. Which I think he was a fill-in for the Jar Jar character.
Did you read any of the Star Wars comics? I've only watched videos.
I read a couple of them.
I see them at the store all the time, but I just never pick them up because there's always so many big gaps whenever I'm looking through them.
Some are good, some are not good at all. The more recent Marvel ones the books are better. There was the
the books are probably relatively better than the movies.
The new Tron trilogy was pretty good. Thrawn in Rebels was great. Grand Admiral Thrawn. That's one thing I didn't like about like, oh, let's get rid of old canon, but then let's also just use a lot of it anyways.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the old canon was kind of silly, you know.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, it's campy. It's like because that's just the way people were like that was cool.
Lightsaber helicopters wasn't campy in the new one. God, I hate that so much. They're like just fly away with a lightsaber blade. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I mean, the most recent movie.
Oh, there's so much plot holes with.
I don't even remember what it was called because like
it's so cliche.
The Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of people are saying it's not J.J. Abrams' fault because of the guy that made.
This is kind of what happens whenever you have a trilogy and
multiple
don't have a plan
directors,
for all 3 movies.
It's also then it's like they changed directors halfway through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he tried to fix it.
Yeah,
Kylo
so
was
I think
the only part that I liked from that trilogy.
JJ, the first movie he made it like an upside down triangle where it starts and it expands out because that's what he does for all of his movies. He does that Pandora's box thing where he wants to keep a lot of open ends.
Yeah.
And then he probably had an idea to like scoop it back down to a normal triangle.
And like make Snoke a good character.
Yeah, let's just cut him in half.
Imagine getting cut in half and then you don't die.
Yeah, imagine.
Sponsored by Darth Maul Club. Imagine falling down a shaft.
Down a hole. Yeah.
Like
I like how
Palpatine
so far
literally...
everyone who's been thrown down a huge, like nearly endless looking shaft has just been fine.
Except Han. Oh, and Mace Windu is supposedly about to get a TV show post Episode 3. Which I wouldn't hate, but I'm just like, why is he alive?
I liked him though.
I would be cool with just Samuel Jackson being a handless one-handed Jedi with a beard
like,
going
all
crazy.
Of these people supposedly they don't really always. They need to better explain how these people are surviving because there's all this stuff about like dark side cloning and like life, all this stuff. But like,
I mean, if you can die from sadness, I feel like anything's possible.
Wait, what?
Wait, you struck her down.
Oh my gosh!
Oh no, yeah.
Like,
she's lost the will to live.
Yeah. Okay.
Very cool.
Maybe it's when he choked her.
In the old canon, it was Palpatine was sucking her life force, but I'm not sure if that's in the new canon. That's what was happening. Suck.
The Zuck.
Oh, I had something I wanted to talk about, but I don't remember.
Do it.
So, moving away from Star Wars.
Wait, I had one more question.
What?
Snoke? Like...
That's all.
Just Snoke.
Possibly a clone of Darth Plagueis, possibly
something like that.
One thing I wanted to know was like, how is Snoke such a great like supposedly Sith Force user, but then whenever he's there and getting killed, he can't even tell that he's about to be killed. Like, how did he? Know, man. Like,
I always assumed he let himself, you know, but like
maybe, but there. Yeah, well, actually, that could make sense.
Because that's what you need.
But he
like,
was a
strike him down and
you kill your master. That's how you become an actual Sith.
Yeah, but it was a pretty weak way to die. It was more. I thought the more concept.
And he
was
didn't
like,
even
you
really
have to
strike
beat
him down
battle.
in anger. He was just like, you know what? I don't. He was
Oh
kind of
no,
striking
I
him
have
down.
a boner. I
hated that kiss too. I hated that kiss.
I hated that
because it was kind of out of nowhere.
Like they had like the start of a relationship at the end of Last Jedi, and then they just ramped it up. Like, oh, they just had character development for like the last movie and a half, even though there was only one movie.
The jumps between movies weren't as good as clean as like in the past.
I liked Ben Solo for the 1 minute he had on screen and the one line, which the line being "ouch" was pretty great. The shrug that made up for about 10% of the movie.
What was I gonna say? See now.
It was moving away from Star Wars. Something about
Right, I have some questions for you.
Another show.
No, it was not a show. It was just Spidey related. And Kyro, this is something that we talked about. So Spidey.
Yeah.
It is a global pandemic.
Yeah.
People need help more than ever, but there are social distancing and quarantine laws in place, man. Like, are you following the social distancing rules?
I mean,
down.
I kind of have to.
Okay, but look. Now here's a proposition.
Proposition?
I light an old woman on fire right in front of you. What are you going to do?
I could just throw a bucket of water. I have some super strength.
What if all the buckets around us are filled with gasoline? And you have to get her 10 miles to the... Not 10 miles.
I can just grab her with my web from a distance.
Whoa.
You can...
That's
true.
Smother
her with the web.
So here's the deal, okay? Think about this. We're in an open field. It's a mile by a mile square. We're right in the center. Your web shooters have been disabled because... Or, look, what kind of...
These are a lot of stipulations.
Look, I need an answer for this.
So I just take the suit
Do your webs come out of your arm, or do you have a web shooter?
It depends on the day.
Ooh.
I don't...
And you have great tensile strength in your webs, right?
Yes.
Why don't you work on, like, preventing them from, like... Because, like, I feel like people could just easily get around. How come none of the villains have, like, found an easy workaround?
The web's that good, man. I don't know.
Like, can't they just, like, make their armor, like, just easily cut your web?
Like, web-proof?
Yeah.
Like, you know how,
it's
like...
anti-sticky.
Like
yeah, they just put on, they just spray themselves down with butter.
It's like polar, like, chemicals.
Sure,
like water climbing up trees. It's like a polar reaction.
And then it just denies the web.
They just make their armor out of glass. Just can't do anything.
Well, I feel like
off.
I could just punch it then.
Okay, but...
Oh, and there's that one... Who is it? Is it Doc Ock?
Yes.
That gets Spidey's power and just, like, punches off...
oh, yeah. Like
Electro's jaw or something?
Swap bodies. Yeah, he breaks... kills the scorpion.
It was so funny. I don't know why.
Because he realizes Peter has been holding back his power.
I was reading one comic and Peter gave some dude like brain damage once on accident.
Oh yeah,
and he felt
that's a
so
whole
bad.
Thing. Yeah, that was traumatic.
And then the guy gets like shot up in the end by the police.
I don't recall that one.
I think I'm not entirely sure about that one. It was a weird. Let me pull out my box. Let me see if I can find it real quick. You guys just talk about whatever. I don't even remember which one it was.
Are we gonna continue that thing about me being in the field with the old lady on fire?
I'll talk up here. Let me move my mic so I can look through my comic box. So the old lady's on fire. Okay. You are in the center of a field, mile by mile. You're right in the center. Your web shooters have been disabled. Either your arm is clogged, or
clogged.
Yeah, your arm is clogged, or we've set off an EMP that disabled your web shooter. Okay.
Okay.
I light the old woman on fire.
Okay.
The 1x1 field is surrounded by water. You have to get the woman to the water or she will just die. What do you do?
Boy, couldn't you like use like dirt or something like that to smother the flame? Like you keep saying like this like field, right?
We're 10 miles in the air, floating.
Oh my gosh! She'll just die from the impact.
I would like to inform you that fire will kill off viruses.
Is it this one? Is it the Sin Eater? I don't know.
So you're gonna get closer to her, or but you would get closer.
So
to
you
her?
can get close to her.
Yeah, because it would be the fire would be an issue.
Would you?
Okay, is she also in the center of the field? Like, where is she relative to me?
She's 6 feet away from you, exact.
6 feet exactly away in the mile spans of... How did the situation even come... How did we get here?
Because I'm a villain, and I've forced you into this... I'm Mysterio, okay? And I've forced this situation on you, and you at least think you're in this situation, okay?
So then I just get hit by a train.
Sure.
Oh yeah, my favorite part. Babe.
That's you, Kyro.
I know.
Mm.
It's not my fault. I was pressured into it.
Peer pressure is never an excuse.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look, here it is. This guy has like brain damage because Spider-Man punched him in the head too hard, and he's like messed up.
It sounds like a child that you dropped.
And then he goes crazy, right? And turns back to his alter ego, the Sin Eater, I think it's called.
And then he goes on the Murray Hamilton show.
Yeah. And then, at the end of this, he has a shotgun. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cops are just shooting him, like, and he's like riddled with holes. And I think that's the last page.
Jesus.
Yeah, the last page is Spider-Man bent over his body.
Whoa, hold on.
Interesting. It was an interesting... It's in the Spectacular Spider-Man 136.
Bro, are these real pictures?
What are you looking at?
Why don't you get your cameraman to follow you for that?
Oh.
Well, these are comics. These are a little fabricated. Not entirely true to life.
Sure.
I may have punched
Spidey,
the guy.
sure.
I may have.
You punched this dude in the head so hard
Well,
you lost your temper.
You see, Logan, those weren't real.
Look. So, again, in the field, you have to answer. How are you going to save this woman? She's burning to death.
Can I call Tony?
We're in the Sony universe.
Yeah, just call Hydro Man.
Oh,
well, he's a villain.
Well, I'm sure. No, yeah.
I feel like at some point, like Overflow, I just fight him in the field next to the lake.
You have to convince him to come fight you to put out a woman. Okay, I accept that.
Well,
answer.
if yeah,
really, out of all the possible
in a comic
answers.
book universe, I would accept it. In a movie universe, I would not.
Well, if it's in the comic book universe, then I have all the characters available to me.
Yeah, well, depends. Some comics don't do the crossover.
It's the comics; they have all the characters. What?
I know, but some of them they just don't like. You go far back enough, and there's no crossovers. I think major crossovers was Secret War.
I was about to ask who's the Ice guy from X-Men, but his name's literally just Iceman.
Iceman of X-Men. So here's another
Pyro,
proposition, okay?
Okay.
And this relates back to Kyro's McDonald's drive-thru interview.
Oh, no.
If Kyro broke into someone's house while they were showering...
Specifically Kyro.
Yes. How would you stop Kyro? How would you stop him?
Why is the showering part necessary?
Well, just don't worry about it.
Can I just pull them out with my web, or is the web?
It's a very small house. It's a very small... And there's lots of corners. If you turned a corner and you could see him, you'd be within 6 feet of him. So what do you do?
Why is it always 6 feet?
Because that's social distancing.
Well, if I have the Tom Holland suit, I can just use a little drone on my chest.
Oh, dang. See this guy? Spidey's too good, man. He's too good.
Can't stop me from breaking into someone's house and watching them shower.
Wait, yeah, if Kira's watching, he's in the bathroom watching them shower. So the only way you'd be able to get close
is that holding him hostage, though?
No, they don't know you're there.
Well, it's like indirectly holding them hostage. I'm indirectly holding the person that I'm watching shower hostage.
But they don't know you're there, so they don't... no, I wouldn't say
They don't know that they're being held hostage, but Spidey knows I'm holding him hostage.
Okay, so Spidey, you send the drone in, then you've just recorded a person in the shower without their consent.
I could tase the guy. Is the shower open? Like what? Did they just shower with the tub open?
No, they shower in one of those glass showers.
Yes, there, boom. And they have their eyes closed. That's why they can't see Kyro, because they're getting shampoo out of their hair.
They have shampoo in their eyes, and they're trying to clean it.
I can just put a little taser on the thing, zap Kyro.
And just disable the camera or something?
Yeah, sure. I'll just have to wing it. I'll Spidey sense it.
Spidey sense it.
Spidey gets sued.
Yeah, there you go. That sounds
Spider-Man
like a really
gets super
bad fan fiction. Spidey gets sued for peeping.
For filming someone while they shower.
There actually are a couple of comics where Spider-Man gets sued.
Yeah, isn't the Mysterio, when Mysterio first comes, they think he robbed a bank, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I never read that one, but
and there's a whole thing about like if Spider-Man should have to take his mask off in court or whatever.
Mask off.
Mask off.
Okay, so here's a reoccurring. This is a reoccurring segment called the Dreamcast for our podcast. Spidey, what is the weirdest dream you can remember?
This one goes. Actually, I got two. This one goes way far back. These are like these are some childhood ones. Okay, do you remember the show Zumafu? With the Krat Brothers, that one? With the monkey?
Zumafu?
I don't.
Zumafu. Hold on.
I heard iDubbbz talk about it.
Kyro, send a picture real quick. Look it up.
I feel like some of the listeners will know what it is.
Zumafu?
Yes, I know what you're talking about. Here.
Zumafu. Picture. Zumafu.
You'll recognize it.
It's got the little lemur in it.
Yes, I've seen it, but I've never seen it, but I've seen pictures.
Okay, so there is a segment on the show
Zumafu?
that is Zumafu. I'm saying it wrong. There's a segment on the show that is claymation. If Kyro remember that.
Old claymation.
I saw pictures of it, never watched it myself.
Okay, there is in the claymation section there is a character, I don't know what his name is, but he's like an elephant guy. And his design is it's a bit weird. He's like a pink elephant. No, not pink. He's like blue, orange spots. But he has no eyes. They're just divots. And I don't know why. As a child, this just freaked me out. So I had this dream. I was about like maybe 4 at the time.
Go deep. Wow.
Yeah, it's going down the rabbit hole. I walked out my house, walking down the street. I don't know why. I'm like a 4-year-old. I don't know why. I'm just casually just taking a stroll. Whatever. Taking a walk. 4th house down. Dude, just the weird little claymation elephant standing there. He walks up to me with his weird trunk and then just slaps his trunk on my face. And
Holy no, this is actually terrifying. No, look at this.
And that's it. Yeah.
Oh, what is that?
Yeah, he's not very cash money. He's kind of
When
scary.
you said the elephant thing, it reminded me of this story I heard about this long lost animation. And this girl looks at like the cracks on the wall or whatever.
Oh yeah, the Crackville or whatever.
Crackville. You mean
I know what you're
Detroit?
talking about. I know what you're talking about. The cracks on the wall.
Yeah.
The
and then there's
what are you talking about?
one king of the cracks or something.
Yeah, that thing.
It was just
creepy.
it's just like long lost. I don't.
It's from Sesame Street.
Was it Sesame Street?
Yeah.
I don't know how to describe it here, but this person posts online like the most terrifying thing I saw when I was a kid was this short, and I've never been able to find it again. This girl's lying in bed, and she looks, and like there's an elephant, like there's cracks in the wall, and it's in the shape of an elephant, and the elephant takes her and wants her to meet the horse, and
there's hyper-realistic blood.
And then behind like the door or something, there's this huge crack, and it's like this distorted like face, and it claims to be like the king of the cracks or whatever, something like that, and it was just really weird.
Yeah.
The crackhead.
I'm sorry.
And then there's the one about the clock man or whatever.
Yeah, the clock guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the old dude with the clock, and that's another weird one.
Like climbs out of the clock on her wall or something.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, Kyro. I don't know how to describe them, but they were weird as heck.
You should have that elephant as the the thumbnail for this.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that.
All right,
That's
and then
creepy.
Dream number 2. This is a bit later. This is probably like 9.
9?
So another one of my favorite like franchises is Friday the 13th. I love those movies.
Oh, classic. I think we talked
Jason
about
Voorhees,
that in the last podcast. I'm not entirely sure.
It wasn't necessarily a scary one. It was just a very surreal, weird one. So I'm in a park with my grandma for some reason. I am also a woman. I don't know why.
It happens.
I'm not like I'm 9. I'm like in my 20s, but I'm still me, and it's still my. I don't know. And we're just walking through the park, and then we see Jason, and then we just start running. We get into the front of this like department store or something, mall, some store, and then I turn around and see Jason there. And logically, you would think, oh no, and then he kills us. No, I begin to melt into the floor.
What the heck?
And then the dream goes third person, and then I'm just watching like him just chase other random people. My grandma just disappeared. I'm not sure what the hell happened to her. And then he just proceeds to. It was just like a top-down view of him going around chasing people. It was a weird one. It was a really strange dream.
Yeah, I mean, sounds a little weird, but you know.
Yeah. And then I guess kind of a third one. There's this just weird. I honestly, this might be real or it might be fake.
What do you mean?
You have any memories that you're like unsure if it was a dream or not?
Okay, never mind. Now I know what you mean.
Okay, so I was at like a park. I was also again with my grandma. I was on the playset or whatever, and I just remember her like going off into the woods and like peeing for some reason.
What?
Maybe the bathrooms were closed, Rice.
And I just sat there for like 10 minutes, and then she just came back, and I don't know why. That was
a nightmare.
How I'm remembering it is just very surreal. How
you had to see your grandma pee. That is terrifying.
Yeah, specifically on a flower. I don't remember why that was part of it. That's the part that made me think it was a dream.
Just wait until you find out it isn't.
It's just real. I find the park. Then there's like a little note on there. It's like I see all, and then I get attacked by Bigfoot or something. I don't know.
The FBI.
Kira, do you have any really weird dreams?
Mothman.
Oh yeah. I have so many weird dreams. But
what you got?
Okay, I would say actually I lied. It's not really weird, like creepy weird, but like it's a really awkward one, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's this one dream that I had where basically I don't really remember the build-up, but all I remember is that like I got really like frustrated at someone, right? And I ended up like actually like punching, like I basically beat them to a pulp. Like I kept punching their skull.
Kira, I don't think
I think this is real.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna cut this because this was on the news, and you served 4 years.
The police are looking for you.
You have a warrant.
Yeah, you're facing 4 years to life, Kyro.
4 years. That's on the door. That's a lot of range.
I heard that too. I thought that was you banging on your TV, on your keyboard.
Someone's at the door looking for.
Someone's gonna watch you shower, Kyro. Oh no.
Oh wait. I mean, oh no.
I thought you were saying
no, but like basically the point is right. I'm like really pissed off at this guy. So for some reason I like end up like beating him. Okay, right. I beat him up until like his face just turns to mush, and then I remember I just like walked outside. There was a hot dog on the like the table. I pick up the hot dog and I just start eating it really angrily, and that was the whole dream. The whole dream was like basically just me eating a hot dog really angrily.
Okay, so here's my theory for Kyro. I have a theory for you. Kyro, I have a theory for your dream.
Mm-hmm.
Kyro, you're gay.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And you're like deeply closeted.
Yeah, he was beating up a guy, and then he eats a hot dog.
You just
on the outside. I go outside to eat it.
So you came out.
Yeah, you came out, and then
you're angry with your inner self, which is attracted to men, which is why you beat the man, because you didn't want to.
Okay, but then why would I come out?
You didn't want to admit. But then
I was still angry when I was outside.
But after you after you faced your anger by beating,
then you're angry at yourself.
Yeah.
For hiding it.
Okay, but I don't like this anymore.
Kyro's like, because now Kyro thinks he's gay.
He's got revelations now.
I don't. There's this one other dream that I had. I was like 1 or 2. I'm gonna be honest. There's like, I don't know what it's called, right? But there's like this like learning like DVD that my parents always showed me.
DVD? DVD.
Like these.
Like these educational videos.
Yeah, basically educational videos that you'd show you like toddlers, whatever.
Leapfrog.
I want to say it was like a really bootleg version of Little Einsteins. Like the name was like really similar. It was, instead of Little Einsteins, it was Little Einstein.
It's little Newton.
Small Da Vinci.
Micro.
Anyways,
right? So All I remember is that like in this one, like for like the transition segments, whenever they're like doing different like geometry or whatever stuff, right?
Tiny Tesla.
There's oh, that works too well. There's like this like little like caterpillar made up of like different like It's like this like weird like okay, so you know those like toys where basically you kind of like beads along like this like rope or not rope.
Yeah, that you pull it along or whatever, and
you pull it along. It's like for some reason like that's really obsessive to do, but
yes,
it's really weird, but okay.
It's really weird that you get stuck on that sometimes. But anyways, right. So that's essentially imagine his body being like entirely made up of those shapes, and like his body is like actually like the like little piece of metal that they're all stuck onto, right? And the way that he moves is similar to like you moving the shapes up and down on like this like, little like on this like metal part, right? I remember he was like he was doing this movement towards me. He moves up to me. He looks down on me, and then he just vores me. He just eats me, and I was like one or two. That's most.
Gold. That's beautiful. That's an actual horror movie.
Theory part 2. You like vor?
I think it's plausible just based off the fact that it's I don't even know. Just
wait, when he puts all those videos of him eating food on his Instagram.
No, we're not doing this.
Wait, hold on. He likes.
We're not connecting it to real life things again.
Look, Kyro's just wanting to stop us before we get down to his like hidden psyche and reveal his true self.
He's closeted gay, and he likes vor, and he likes to eat food.
Speaking of Kyro being a closeted gay,
good luck showering. This is the life.
Sipping a Dr. Pepper, just vibing.
Just sipping his DP. Dr. T. Oh, I'm not going to say
his DP. Oh, no.
Oh, no. There's a lot of names you got to bleep in this, but it's just going to be like 20% just...
Yeah, I know. The last... I mean, obviously you probably didn't watch it because I uploaded it right before we started.
I watched a couple of parts of it because I wanted to see...
Yeah, there's a part with Kyro. Bring Kyro in for a segment I called, what is it? Like Kyro's Dictionary or something? Because I was using a term that nobody else understood. And he explained it, and it's just
cheese pizza.
Beep, 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 beep. It literally sounded like Kyro was speaking Morse code.
Well, was it intentional, or was it like part of the joke?
No, it's because, I mean, I try to keep it not too inappropriate or anything, just because, like, you know, Daniel, his parents watch, people's parents watch, or have said that they plan on watching.
Oh.
So I didn't want to make it too bad. And it's not like it's like, oh my god, that's horrible, like blah blah blah. But you know, I just try to keep it low level.
Keep it PG for the Christian kids, you know.
Yeah, Kyro put in chat what we were talking about.
Oh, okay, sure. I'll read it aloud. Oh yeah, you were talking about that last podcast.
Yeah.
I still don't know what that means because I looked it up and it was like controlled treatment. What?
Yeah, everyone in the chat, everyone in the podcast was looking it up and saying things.
Cognitive behavioral theorem. That's also one of the ones.
No, what does it actually mean? You bleep it out.
I'll bleep it. Just tell him. Kyro, stop! You have to explain the whole thing. Kyro, you don't have to keep. Now I have to bleep all of that. I just thought you were gonna say the one part.
Do you not keep fix it all of like the times whenever
what?
Like times that need to be censored?
No,
like,
I have to listen to the whole podcast again.
Oh
no.
Okay, I'll help you out. How about that? I'll help you out.
How? Jesus. What?
I'll keep you company.
No, it's harder to talk to someone while I'm listening because I'm listening to you talk and listening to you talk at the same time.
Listen to him.
That sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah, I was talking to Daniel earlier while trying to get some last minute edits in. I was like, I'm actually gonna have to call you back because literally I can't tell when it's actually you or not. So yeah, I think we'll wrap it up now. It's been a good amount of time. Podcast went well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So guys, that was Klein Oak Spidey with us. Spidey, got any closing statements? Anything?
Stay inside, please.
Interesting.
Is that a PSA?
Yeah, it's a PSA.
The quarantine isn't over yet.
And then we've got our bi-weekly co-host,
Bi-weekly. Look what you did.
Our miniature, our semi-important co-host, Kyro. Kyro, you got any closing statements?
I think that
All right, thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for tuning in. This is Downtown Coolsville, signing off.
Can you bleep everything I say?
Yes, Kyro, bye.
He's just not in the podcast.